Hello, welcome back. Last time I thought I had learned how to count, but then things didn't quite make sense when I put it into practice. But then sometimes they did. So I have a little problem here. On review, I checked all of the actions that I thought I was trying to do and the actions that I actually did, and they did always appear to match up. So before I do anything else, here's what I have to do. Okay, this is a hexagon. Wait, what does this do? That's the... Was this always a hexagon? Wasn't this a tetrahedron before? Sorry, I'm doing it again. Triangle before? Okay, so, my... what's the level that I want here? Is it 3? It might be. Let's find out. What's the run button? There it is. I'm going to go back to that input panel with the rulers. That's not on this level. Maybe that's on level 1? Here, right? So basically what happened was I took some guesses. I found some situations where the guesses lined up. I guess it's 2. And then I just sort of kept building on that mental model when I ran into problems. Built up a bunch of like edge cases and special thingies and just kind of like backed myself into a corner where I kind of forced things to work, but it didn't really make sense. Wait, what level am I? Did I do a wrong here? No, this is right. This is the level. I have to go through this, I think. Oh, that's open. Okay. Right, okay. So this is like the best place to check numbers, because I get a big, long sequence of inputs that tells me exactly what was input. There's no modulo like there is with balls falling down, if that's even what's happening. So let's just do some testing. Let's see what's surprising here. As far as I know, this should be 0. It is indeed 0. Okay. As far as I know, this should still be 0. Let's not bother with more than 2-digit numbers yet, just because I clearly have a problem in understanding 2-digit numbers. So let's just input in sequence. This should be 1. This should be 2. I'm going to count in green until it doesn't make sense. This should be 3. Or will green always make sense? Yeah, you know what? Okay, you can clearly see the process I'm going through. But see, now what's weird is this is 4. But this is also 4? It is not. That's 9. So, okay. Here's the first place where my model breaks down. Wait, how can that be 9 if I thought what I thought? Or rather, how can I have thought what I thought if that's 9? Okay, well, thanks. This has broken my understanding immediately. This is actually good. What's 5? Is this 5? Yes. But why? So I'm looking at my diagram from the hexagon, hexagon, triangle, square, diamond, pentagon, hexagon. So yeah, just increasing number of sides. Then it flips over from from icosahedron to tetrahedron, increasing number of sides. So basically, the elements we have here are, there's number of sides in 2D, which I can't use clearly because diamond and square have the same number. There's number of sides in 3D, which I can't use clearly because they have big gaps. Tetrahedron's 4, cube is 6, octahedron's 8, then dodecahedron's 12, so that's a gap of 4, then icosahedron's 20, so that's a gap of 8. And so this feeds into my theory that it's offset from previous symbol, but also that 2-digit numbers work the same way as how I thought it was. But when I did that, it didn't make sense. But right now, in this circumstance, it does. So here I'm just building on my previous understanding. But no, that's not all that I'm doing. I am... Oh, hang on. Yeah, so whatever I set this to sets the default next one. So it's an offset of 1 from here. Then I go up, and that's an offset of 0. So base 5, 1 O in base 5 is 5. Not 4. Then why did I have cases where that seemed to be 4? Maybe they were different number panels with different, modulo rules. Anyway, so this is clearly counting an exact number value here. So, therefore this should be 6. Okay, this is working better now that I understand, 1, that this is just an anti-brute force mechanism, and 2, that I'm just looking at green in isolation, and I'll worry about the other columns later. So this should be 7. It is. I'm going to repeat this process until I get something surprising. I already did once, until I get the next surprising thing, or I get to, a third digit. All right, well, I think this green pattern has held for long enough. Let's just verify one more prediction. So I'm seeing... Why was I always saying that that there were 2 ways to represent 4? Probably because I encoded that information from a place with modulo happening. And this does not have it. But then, why didn't I observe this as... I must have had, overlapping assumptions that canceled each other out somehow. That's so weird, though. How would that have happened? I don't know. Anyway, let's just verify that this is 24, I guess it would be. Wait, why is... Oh, I couldn't see the button for a moment there. My camera angle is weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And let's see if indeed 25 is this, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, okay, so everything adds up perfectly here. Now, if I add in another column, let's set this to 1. Let's set this to 1. One. Okay. 2. This is so simple, and I thought I tried it, but I think the thing that got stuck in my head and jammed everything up was the fact that there are 2 overlapping ways to represent a number. It's just, I must have had a reason for thinking that, but again, it probably was 2 guesses that canceled each other out, then I corrected one and never corrected the other, but then somehow still came up with the right answer? I don't know, that's so confusing. I feel like the behavior today should be different from what I saw before. Anyway, so let's make a prediction and just make sure that it makes sense here. So this is going to be 5 plus 2. So this should be 7 on the red. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, everything makes sense. This is so simple and easy. And I was like 90% sure I tried this, but I tried it with the value of 4 for the 5's digit. Okay, so again, this is going to be 13 on the blue, right? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, okay, I was very close. I actually did just have one little flaw, but somehow it canceled itself out. Okay, so this is matching every observation I'm making here. There are no surprises, right? Now, the surprises seem to... Well, no, hang on. So I always had pentagon here because this always needed to go for... Let's just... Okay, let me test myself by making this bridge again. So that's 1, 2, 3. So plus 3 plus 1. Plus 3 plus 1. So that's always 4. So plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Plus... Or sorry, 4 plus 3. Right, yes, and I would always stumble on 4 plus 3, right? Because 4 plus 3 is 7, but that's 5 plus 2, not 4 plus 3. Sure, what I said totally made sense. Anyway, I'm trying to make... Or sorry, that's... No, that's 4 plus... Wait, no, hang on. So if green goes 4, then that's 4 plus... Yeah, next one coming up is plus 3. Yes, okay. 4 plus 3. So this is 5, 6, 7. And then 7 plus 1, that's 8. So therefore, that's 5 plus 3. So 5. Well, now it's 5. 6, 7, 8. So this should work, right? How did I manage to arrive at the right answer before if this is how it works? And I was calculating the other way. And I verified that what I was trying to do was what I did. Okay, so now with this information, I need to look back at my old footage and see, like, how could I arrive at the right answer 2 different ways? Anyway, so 100% of the time, this has matched my predictions now, so... Let's hope that'll continue to be true. So now that I have that knowledge, ooh, I can't return to hub from here because I have made a state change that might affect my navigation. What about from here? No. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, so now that I have apparently, unless there's another nuance and I don't have this right yet, but it seems solid enough, maybe? I had no surprises there. With that understanding, everything made sense. So let's try this display and just see... Right, so now hang on, I can decode some numbers that I have written down. That's probably not really of any interest, but maybe it is. It's going to be of interest for the Earth one that I had a clue for there that I could have looked at a second time if I'd just changed levels differently. Hey, do it now. Let's do it right now. I want level... I don't know. This one? I never know. Ruler? Ruler is here. But the way to the thing is not. This must be down some. Down some. 2, 3, 4, no. That? I don't know which level I want, but that's the level that I was trying to input right then. Let's hope it's the right one. It's not. Bottom level. Click 4 times to go down by 1. Can't right-click to go backward, because right-click is how I look away from the object. So this panel. of what I can see of this number, this is from square to hexagon is +3. That's 3 times 5, so that's 15. From hexagon to diamond is +3. So this is 18 in that column. Okay, 18 in that column. All right. U, from pentagon to hexagon is +1. That's a second digit, so that's 5. Plus hexagon to pentagon is 4, so that's 9. 9 in this column. And then going forward, that's 5 plus, that's 5 in this column. So 9, 5. This is pretty readable. I still have to consult my chart sometimes. This is a 3-digit number, so this is actually times 25. And how many 25s is it? It's 3 25s. So 75 plus 5 times 2, so 85 plus 1, 86. So I forget what I said here, but this last column is 86, by the way. In case that matters. I don't know how it would, but yeah, okay. So numbers, easy enough to read, easy enough to input. You know, it's I can't just like look at it and know what it says, but I can decode and encode. 4. Okay. Cool. All right. So now, does that tell me anything of interest about this coordinate display? Well, I should be able to understand, like, 1 is x, 1 is y, 1 is z. Which is which? So let's go to the origin. What's the origin here? Okay, let's learn that. 5 times 1, so 5 plus offset of 3. Okay, this is 8. Offset of 1, so this is 5 plus 2, so this is 8, 7. That's not the same code I just wrote down, is it? It is not. Ah, but maybe I can go from here to that, and, well, let's see what it is. So 8, 7, you are 2 times 25, 50. You are... offset is 2 times 5, so 60, plus 1, 61. All right, 8, 7, 61. That changes all of these. Okay, so it's not an encoding of 3 separate coordinates. Oh, and the first one, too. Wait. Your relative offset's not changing. Oh, this is just changing the basis? Hold on, is this still 8, 7, 61? So hexagon. You are, yeah, 1 times 5 plus 3 times, no, that's 8. Yes, 8. And is this 7? 1 times 5 plus 3, yeah, 7. And then offset of 2 times 25, offset of 2 times 5 plus 1. Yes, 61. Wait, but then... Does this tell me anything? So forward and back are changing the index of this value, but they're doing something else too. Like this has now reduced. Okay. But there it increased. Yeah, this is not a one-to-one correspondence. Yeah, this is not a, not 3 separate coordinates. So whatever this is, it's a different encoding that I probably won't be able to guess at if it's anything more complicated than just a list of 3 numbers. That's fine. Spatially, I know what I'm looking for here. No, I don't. Okay, so here's the thing. Well, yes, I do. I was going to say the thing is the elevator moves, but the sorry, what shape is this? The icosahedron doesn't move with the elevator. I have to find this. So I need the elevator shaft. The highest point... Okay, well, first of all, I mean, I want the highest point. Is that a shaft? That looks shafty to me. It's a shaft of some sort. So I'll go all the way up the shaft, then I'll go a little bit to the side. And that'll be the position. So what am I looking at here? Opaque rock. Can't really make it out. But... Could you be the shape of this chamber? I mean... Well, this is seen from the outside. What's it look like in the inside? Wait, hang on, but I'm seeing my target right there. It calls out to me. Ah! So activating the panel before homing in on it with the thing makes it very obvious. Okay. So that's an advantage. I wonder if doing these semi-blindly was skipping some stuff. I mean, I assume I gotta do both of them. Of course I gotta do both of them. Probably gotta do both of them. Anyway, yeah, so the fire thing has not been input. I have not found a key for that one. I have a full key for universe, but I don't know where the panel is. I have a full key for water, and I had to input it to get into the thing. And it's already there. So water is completely done. Fire has the location, but not the code input in the location. Air has both. Earth has the location, but not... I don't know how to get to this panel, like where it exists. Well, okay, so what does it look like? Will this tell me anything? It might? Yes, I understand. So there's an edge on both sides. Pretty close. Is there anything like a cave I can identify here somewhere? I'm gonna dodge around you so you don't do that thing again. I mean, this is just telling me it's in the maze, isn't it? It doesn't tell me much about where in the maze it is. Can't go up. Can I go down? Not much. Not a lot of digits in this number. And yeah, all of these affect, like, all the numbers. Okay, and they change the basis and stuff. Okay, so hang on. Which one of these do I want to focus on? Basically, like, I have a couple of keys, and I don't know where to input them. I feel like I have the best foothold here because this shows me where to look for the Earth panel, but I have to meet some special requirement to do a thing there. This is where the lefts and rights are, isn't it? Yeah, this is where the lefts and rights are. It's possible I need to read that display for which layout I want here. It's possible I need to solve the lefts and rights in order to... hang on, but that gives me a beam... Ah, if I solve the lefts and rights, that portion of land will come up, fill in the blank space on the tile puzzle, and that's how I get the panel. Yes, the panel's there, it's just underwater. And I have to do something to bring it up, and the clear unsolved thing here is the cave. So Mushroom Cave. I got a silly idea here. It's a completely random guess. Is there even a way I could interpret this? I'm imagining, like, what if I input the turns in there that somehow correspond to the route I had to go in here? Like, well, there's no such thing as straight. I guess I could go left, right, left, but there's no straight. Right, left, right. Okay, I'll go left, right, left, right, left, right. And nothing will happen. This is a nonsense guess, but you know, it's something to try. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. What? That wasn't it? I'm shocked. It was such a perfect yes. Okay, so if you're underwater... But if you're underwater, well, no, this sinks things further. It won't help me get things risen, it does the opposite. It's possible there's something interactable here that I just haven't interacted with. It's possible there's like some environmental clue, like a left-right map that I just haven't parsed as a clue. Let's look around. It is bothering me quite a bit that I have completely failed to return to the sliding rock section of this place. Like, why has that been so impossible for me? Where even was that? It's like behind this tree, but it's just out of reach to me forever? I mean, maybe the quick way to get to that would be to look back at old video or something. But let's mess around here for a second. Because that's quicker than doing the other thing. So yeah, there's something underwater that I need to rise up. I don't think there's any traversal here that's of interest that I can do, right? There is a location of interest there that is where the entrance to air was. But, like, that's resolved. There's nothing more I need to do with it. Did interacting with the black and white... Hang on, I'm going to open up, like, everything for exploration if I can. And how would that be accomplished? I feel like I want this in such a way that I can just get to everything at once. How do I do sliding puzzles? I mean, okay, this does it. Sure. And you know, that also makes a walking path to, I think, what's going to be good with the thing sunken if I want to get to the air panel here. It does. Okay, that's a good layout. So that would just take me into Air World and would do nothing else of interest. So if I rise this back up, it feels like there's not much here. Like, just so few interactables. Hey, wait a second. Is there a back to the Earth Cave? Maybe there's something interesting that's... Can I put its back to this? Also, wait. How am I... Oh, I see, right. I had to have that open, so I can't both have a walking path to the air panel, which is of no interest. I can break that path. And also have a path to get here from that end. Got it. Okay. Those are mutually exclusive requirements. And that's why this was as it was. I was looking at the back of the Earth Cave, wasn't I? Or maybe the back of this. Which is which? Yeah, this is in the middle, so this is the back of the... I'm calling it Earth Cave, the green cave. Pure darkness. That's what's in the back of it. It's this. Okay, look at this screen. Write down all the information you see on it. I just did that. I wrote everything that I saw there. It's not very hard to do. Takes literally no action. Okay, so, so I need this open, and that's insufficient for you, that's insufficient for multiple things, but that's fully traversable. That'll do. It's a different layout. Not really any more interest, but, you know, it's different. So, these black and white things, can I mess with those and go back to a place I used to be? They are no longer interactive. Like, I teleported to another location where I was able to slide some rocks around, and is that just, like, blocked off forever to me? Alright, Fine. I gotta do the thing. Let me find out how I ever accessed that. Now, I'm looking at my old video, and it... Where am I right now? It looked like... this spot over here... Oh, look at that little tree. Huh. Cool little tree. There was a... Wait, this is not the same location. Wait, this is not the same location. Well, no, it is. It's just that it's raised up. Hang on. So how does... At some point I was in a state where... Oh... Do I need to walk back here on the tops of the walls with things lowered? No. No, I can just walk around like that. At some point I was in a state where I was... Yeah, here, wait, in this state. No, what? Anyway, I was in this hallway. I went somewhere, and this just led straight to the slidey block place. It just doesn't anymore? Like, something warped around, and it just leads elsewhere now. Have I ever walked along the tops of the walls while this is sunken to this spot? Maybe, oh, maybe that's actually it. The traversability, yeah, that makes sense. That's the one place that I haven't gone recently. Okay, so I need something else here. Or maybe I can improvise with... No, not that. No, not that. Not quite that. You need to be something else unless I'm using that underline to get to you, which then means I need a lower right bracket, which doesn't exist. So no, you need to be something else. How about this? That seems healthier. Okay, if I can just swap these two, then I'll be good. How do I swap in a sliding tile puzzle? Something like this? That's not sufficient as it is. That's still not sufficient as it is. So I need to swap like you two or something? Right, sliding tile puzzles. I used to know more about these than I do now, it feels like, somehow. What are the rules? That looks like a walking route. Okay, so if I try that... Wait, no, I need... Right, I need a route there, and then... I need a route there first. Then I sync, then I change it, then I go back. Oh boy, what a mess. And also, this is a puzzle I've already solved, but, like, there's new stuff. Things have changed. And I can make different things happen now with my current knowledge and theory. Sliding tile puzzles. Why are you so hard to think about? Because I'm not bothering to stop and plan ahead. That's part of the reason, I'm sure. Okay, this is fine. I mean, I'm just hoping... really? Wait. Wait. What? Wait. What? No, it's here. Right. Sorry. I didn't realize where I was. I'm having trouble seeing things. I'm just hoping that this, since this is the spot I've looked at least recently, and I obviously need to still find something here. Right, yeah, because every time I've come here in this state, I've just thought about making walls that let me get to, that's sufficient. No, it's not, because I come out here. That let me get to... somewhere. And where would that be? The error screen up there. Is this good enough? No, it isn't. Is this good enough? Not yet. That'll do it. Okay. The thing is so stateful in what transformations I can make and what goes where that it's just really hard to plan ahead. It's easier to just mess around until it works. Here we go. This place. Okay, so this was what I had so much trouble thinking about how to get to. Mushrooms. 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 So there's some left-right direction here. So I'm here now. Yes, of course I am. So I keep going around. And now I'm in a different place because that's rised up and I'm... No, I just loop around exactly to here. What? That's not it? How did I ever... Of course, I just went in a circle. Why would that do anything? But... What? Then what? What? How was I ever in the sliding tile spot? And how do I get back there? Maybe I don't need to. It's over there. Yeah, it's clearly disconnected from this water. I don't trust that just because I can't figure out how to get back there means that I never need to go back there. But what else can I do? Nothing that I know about. Well, this is very bothersome. I'm going to mess around here for a little longer. Alright, I looked at it more closely. At some point, I came over here, I sunk the land, I turned around, I went through this tunnel, and the other end of it came out at that island. It sort of veered to the right, and then this just connected to the other place. So I guess the island's just telling me that's done, you don't need to do that anymore. It's not relevant, so it just refuses to take me there anymore. I guess? I'm finding it hard to understand, but I guess that's how it is. Anyway, I have no idea how to make progress on this. I have a puzzle without a key. Is there anything that could be interpreted as lefts and rights? Probably. Whoa, that was something weird that happened. It's like a little pop somewhere along this hallway. Right there where it loads. The lighting changes at least. I thought I saw more than just the lighting change. Anyway. Okay, so... the left-right clue might not be local to this zone. So... universe is where I feel like I'm missing the most stuff. I guess I could scan around with this thing. While it helped to know where the beaming thing in water was for locating it, I totally could have done that without it. So theoretically I could do it here, but in practice I have no idea what I'm looking for. And universe, weirdly enough, is pretty small. There's like not a lot to it, I thought. I mean, there's a bunch of little spots I can visit. It's not like hiding in this darkness here or something, is it? If I click you, am I committed to going in here? Does that turn on the lights here? No, I don't think there's any side paths. Doesn't seem like it. That's just airlock. And darkness. Is there something interesting in the darkness? Things are going clank over there. I feel like it's like at the top of this thing, but that's not a place I can go. Is it just a simple matter of traversal? Is there like some hidden cave down here I've never spotted? It's not going to be where the elevator is, right? Alright, I'll take a quick look around here and see if I can find anything, but I have my doubts. Well, here's an indicator that there's clearly something more. Circle thingy in the blue. Hold up, circle thingy in the blue. Can I play with this puzzle anymore? You are non-interactive. But look at you framing that thing. Framing that thing. Framing that thing like an eyeball. Hexagon, triangle, square, diamond, pentagon. I mean, that's the order. Sure. Is it like a visiting order for the planetoids? That's never appeared to have any state change, but okay. Let's try going in that order and see if it does anything. So I'm currently on... Which one is this? Hexagon? I mean, yeah, hexagon, I think. Is that pentagon there? Hang on, let's positively identify everything. I think that's hexagon. This is... No, that's pentagon. Okay, so I need... triangle. That's clearly square. Oh, sorry, no, that was octahedron that I was on. Diamond. Yeah, I have to come back to pentagon each time. No, sorry, this is... This is diamond octahedron? Well, no, this is colored like... Wait. Well, that's not earth-colored. Hang on, there are 4 things I can go to, plus the one that I'm on. This one clearly represents universe. This one's definitely earth. This one's definitely fire. I have so many names for these different things. So this is presumably water. And what's left is the other one. Which is the other one? Air? Is this air? How would I tell? This looks more earthy than anything to me. Oh geez, like, here's the thing, like, nothing seems to be interactive. I can't go back there. Yeah, here's this thing, cool. Like, this is definitely earthy. Everything's all green and earthy. You know? Oop. Yeah, but it's already powered up. Doesn't matter. There's nothing in the back of it. I just zip around if I click it. I don't understand how to parse anything here. So here's the issue. Some of these are unclear. Like, this is red. It's triangular. This is definitely fire. That's unambiguous. This is cubic. But it's a poor match for Earth. What's it a match for? Nothing. It doesn't look like a world of any sort. The circle is not in this zone, right? Like, the circle is my focal point in some sense, but... Yeah, this doesn't feel like Earth. Could this be air? Okay, what's a better match for air? So I'm sure of fire. I assume universe is this. Yeah, so that's obviously fire. There's no ambiguity there. On the outside, this thing here is water or air colored? That looks more like an icosahedron than a octahedron to me. It looks icy here. Man, I don't know. It's just things don't match up. Nothing is the way that I'm imagining it. Like, I don't have interactions here. What do you want? What's on the other side of this? Nothing? That's the entire thing. It's just that little tiny piece of nothing. There are no other interactions. But there's this circle. The circle is here. This opens up. That's where the more stuff is. Additional things are found beyond this. I can hear them. Or maybe I'm hearing this. Yeah, maybe I'm hearing that. I don't know. I don't know. But, like, I can look at this, but I can't mess with it anymore. I have made no puzzle progress today other than understanding, like, debugging my ability to read numbers. That's not true. I found the water connection on the map viewer. So this one I'm saying is Earth, despite the appearance of the outside? The inside sure looks earthy. The outside doesn't look like much of anything. But then the cube is outwardly a cube, but then, like, inside it's nothing identifiable. So what? I don't understand what to do anywhere. Okay, one thing I can verify. I can just return to hub here. Should be quick enough to get into the fire world and look at that panel. Something scrapes around as I come in here. Are you mirror zone? You're mirror zone. Good. So you start with a triangle. I don't have this key. I have a full one with diamond that I've already put in. I have a full one with hexagon I've already put in. I have a partial one with square that I haven't put in and don't know where to. I have a full one with pentagon that I haven't put in and don't know where to. And I have not found the one for triangle. If I were to guess, I would suspect it's behind that circle in the place I was just looking at, a little planetoid. There's another circle here. There's another circle here. Can I still mess with these? No, they're done. They don't want to be interacted with anymore. I can look at this, but only just see that it's going there. So those are done. I mean, maybe putting this in will do something with the circle. It's not impossible. So there's the mushroom cave in Earth with the lefts and rights that I apparently don't have a clue for. I guess I just have to go with an eye for what could be a clue for that and just scour everywhere and try to find that? I'm trying to think if this could somehow be... No, like, can I assume that a clue for one thing is only a clue for one thing? No, I can't. Can I assume the clue for the mushroom cave is in Earth? No, I can't. I can't assume anything. So I know nothing. I have nothing. I could search for the panel blindly and fruitlessly here and not find it and get sad and give up and get all pessimistic the way I sometimes do. That's what the inside of that place looks like, by the way. Yeah, sure, that's just the inside of that, of course. And then there's just nothing of interest underground. Why would there be? That's as far that way as I can go. That's as far that way as I can go, really. In terms of up, though, I can go pretty high. Suspiciously high. But there's nothing up there. Like, I've been there. It's just space. Eventually you get to another planet, but I can't go that far here. What's that? The airlock panel? Yeah, it's just part of the airlock. That's the puzzle panel for that thing. That's the elevator shaft, which, you know, I can sort of partially go down. Can't get to the bottom. There's nothing else underground. Alright, well. What else can I do? I don't know. Nothing. I'm out of things. This really bothers me. I want more puzzle progress today than just pointing the thing at the thing, you know? But I don't think I'm gonna get it. It's just not available to me. I need to solve either... Oh, look at that woobliness. I need to either find the hint for the mushroom cave, which I feel like is probably the next thing, or find the code for the fire panel thing that I've opened up, which maybe the mushroom cave leads to. I don't know that it doesn't. Maybe it does. Could this be just up in the air somewhere? I mean, I guess it could be, but why would it be? That'd be silly. Alright, well, whatever. I've done my best, and my best is not good enough today. So, maybe another day it will be. Man, when I get stuck in this game, it feels really bad, and it's happened more than once now, but... Okay, well, I have no idea how I'll make any progress next time, but I'll have to try and just see what happens.